That's right, boys. Welcome to the side of the ring because it's time for some ringside rumors. That's right. First, PW Insider notes that Bray Wyatt will be exclusive, to Smackdown going forward, while Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows will be exclusive to Raw. Okay, now I didn't know that. I thought that he was gonna, because wasn't I talking about this the other day, and I was like, he's gonna probably go back and forth between SmackDown. I said that he should be on Raw because Raw doesn't really have a whole lot going on because SmackDown has the Bloodline. You're really stacking SmackDown. You've got the Bloodline and you've got Bray on there. So I mean, really, you're really bolstering SmackDown as the A show right now. Next. For what it's worth, Andrew Zarian said one of the reasons WWE wants to go TV 14 is due to holy shit chants from the crowds. Okay, but boy, you can't really stop them, you know? Holy shit chants have been going on for ages. Like, you can't really stop them. But I understand, because, I mean, on one hand, it's out of their control, but on the other hand, it's like, they shouldn't be saying that, you know? On the other hand, it's like they have a witch-a-whoosits to uphold, you know? Like, they have a thing, because that's not, like, I don't know what you know what I'm trying to say? Like, their thing that they have for the show where they can't be saying or showing certain stuff because it's the rating on the show and they have to change the rating because they're swearing too much. You know what I mean? So like it makes sense that they're doing this. Next, according to Fightful Select, R-Truth and Shelton Benjamin are currently listed as a tag team on the internal roster. Yeah, so I saw this. R-Truth and Shelton Benjamin are tag teaming on Main Event right now, and yeah, they're doing their thing right now. So, sure. I mean, does this mean that the Hurt Business are not coming back? I don't really know. You're really going to have to ask You're going to have to ask Triple H about that, you know? I can't really say anything. Next on Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer mentioned WWE having interest in signing Matt Taven. We talked about this already. I don't know who the guy is. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know who he is. I haven't seen a whole lot of his matches. I know the name, but that's about as far as I can go. So, listen. I mean, I'm sure they're looking at him and they're like, hey, he's got some decent content. So he's got some decent content. You know, his matches are good and he's good on the mic. So, I mean, I doubt that they're sitting there and going like, oh, well, we're not going to sign him. Finally, he also said NJPW could have interest in Taven, as well as Mike Bennett and Maria Kanellis, who all recently finished up with Impact Wrestling. All right. Sorry, I'm being negotiated by my brother. You'll have to excuse me. He also said NJPW of interest, as well as Mike Bennett and Maria. Okay, we talked about this already. We talked about this in the last episode. We said this already. Okay. I mean, again, there's not much I can say. I said everything I said everything that I already said yesterday, right? Like, I mean, they can go wherever they want to. They're allowed to go wherever, you know. If they want to get picked up by Who's He What's It or they want to go with Impact, sure. That's not really my call. All I want is for everybody to be happy and everybody who wants to wrestle and everybody who doesn't want to wrestle to not wrestle, all right? That's all I can really say. What do we talk about? PW Insider, Bray Wyatt's going to be on SmackDown going forward. Okay, well, the Good Brothers are going to be on Raw. Great. I mean, you're giving too much to SmackDown, but that's just my opinion. For what it's worth, Andrew Zarian shouts out to Ed. He said one of the reasons WWE wants to go TV 14 is because of the holy shit chants. Yeah, that makes sense. According to Fightful Select, R-Truth and Shelton Benjamin are listed as a tag team. Okay. I don't really have anything else to say about that. I mean, I don't know what that means going forward, but right now they're a tag team. Wrestling Observer Radio, Meltzer noted that WWE is having interest in Matt Taven. We said this already. Good. You want to be Matt Taven in this regard. And he also said NJPW could have interest in Taven, as well as Mike Bennett and Maria Kanellis. Listen, I don't know where they're going to go. I can't make that call. I can't wait to see where they end up. Hopefully, they're happy with it. Folks, that's going to do it for this episode of Ringside Rumors. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode, because I certainly enjoyed making it. I'll definitely catch you guys in the next one.